guys, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to be doing my very first story time. And I guess we're going to start it from the beginning. I'm going to tell you guys the story of how I was adopted, but also that ties into another story that I wanted to tell you guys. So I'm telling both of them at the same time. My traumatic brain injury story and my adoption story together. Okay. So I was born 2 months premature, weighing 2 pounds, 12 ounces, and I had to be in the NICU and life flighted to Louisiana. I'm not sure how long I stayed there, maybe a couple of months. And I ended up going back home with my family, and so my mom is at a 4th of July party and she's handing me to her friend. And when she was doing that, a yellow jacket landed on my arm and she tried to swat the bug away, and in the process she dropped me on some concrete steps, and so they had to take me to the hospital, and I had a skull fracture in the back of my head, and my mom smelled like alcohol because, again, 4th of July party, they were drinking, and so CPS got involved, and they put me in the care of my biological father. And within 4 days, I acquired 3 more traumatic brain injuries. I got 2 skull fractures and a subdural hematoma, which is basically a brain bleed. And they took me to the hospital. The hospital said I was okay, so they went home. And then CPS came to check on me a couple of days later. Like, how did this happen, right? And so my biologicals, this is the stories that I was told, and I also read. I read them on the CPS records, the documents, I read them. One of them was caused because I was trying to, lift myself up onto one of those high chair tables that connect to, a regular table, and it fell and hit me on the head. That's how one of them happened. And the next one, it's not funny, but they said that my cousin, who was born a month after me, and she probably weighed normal child size, and I was obviously a lot smaller. They said that we were in the playpen and she fell on to me, and that's how I got one of the other injuries. And last but not least, they said that I was lifting up on the playpen, and when I did, I fell and I hit my head because I had a linear fracture on my hairline, and CPS was kind of like, so they took me back, and I was placed in the care of my aunt, but she was pregnant, and when she had my cousin, basically she had to give me back, and then I was placed into foster care, and I had a foster family. Obviously, I don't really remember any of that, but I've read all the court documents, and I've even been in contact with her, and it also stated in the documents that I was fed like instant chocolate milk, like Nesquik or Yoo-Hoo. Yoo-Hoo is what it said in the records. As a infant. And so, long story short, my adoptive mom is my biological father's sister. And what's really messed up is that my biological family did not tell CPS about my mother. They didn't know that she existed. The only reason my mom found out about me, is, like the situation I was in, is because she was talking to my aunt that had my cousin and found out that I was returned. And so she stepped in and got involved and honestly saved my life. I would not be sitting here right now making this video if it wasn't for her. I love you so much. And they've always been honest with me. They've never lied to me about anything. She's always been open about everything, and everything she's always told me has been the truth. And I never doubted her for a second. So basically, she shows up to visit me, and I am in a very unsafe environment. And so immediately she was kind of like, okay, you're coming with me now. And the reason my family did not tell CPS, I've never been given an answer by them, but the only obvious and logical answer is that my parents are lesbians. And it was kind of like a black sheep of the family type situation. And so my mom steps in, they do everything that they need to do to be able to adopt me. And then here I am. And they did all the stuff that they needed to do when I was growing up, like therapy and like emotional regulation, all that stuff. Thank you guys for watching my video. I hope this helps explain my story of how I was adopted and how I acquired multiple traumatic brain injuries as an infant. And I just felt like my story was unique and I needed to share it. So comment below, like, follow, subscribe, whatever you want to do. I hope you have a great day. Thanks. Bye.